cheeseburger, pizza, fish and chips, anything. Good morning. It is 9:30 on Saturday. I am at Tweedledum still with a big gear splash all over the place because I'm still not ready to go. I just got up and made breakfast. Before I go charging this camera, I want to show you. I got this tip from Wendy Outdoors. She's amazing. I love her. She's so amazing. She's a YouTuber and she's on the West Coast and she does a few backcountry trips. She's just amazing. Anyway, she made tea bags with coffee and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try that. And it's not terrible. I mean, would you want a good French press? Yes, but we're in the backcountry. I just take the tea and just kind of or the coffee and just kind of bounce it around a little bit because then it gets all the coffee out. I'm having my overnight oats, which turned out really good. And then I'm also going to have some vanilla peach crumble for the morning. That has 10 grams of protein in it, and I need something like a treat. And I got to try to get this knot out of this hammock strap. I don't know how it got in there. Look what I found. I don't know how I found this in the leaves, but it is a cinch strap for a hammock. I feel like I've been gifted. Now I just got to figure out how to put it together because my boyfriend did it and I'm really weird with knots and stuff like that, but I have a cinch strap. One is better than none. I'm just the gratitude, what are the odds of finding that? That's amazing. So thank you for whoever left this as trail magic for me. I hope my cinch straps will be trail magic for somebody else. Anyways, gotta get ready. Everything's a mess. It's a beautiful morning though. You can see all the cars that Martin had. Look at them all. Woo! Woo! There you go. $1 million view. Down there is the Goose River Tidal Crossing. It's 11:30. Ooh, I should have my hand in this strap. Heading into Goose Creek. Right through there is the bathroom that was built a few years ago. I remember there being bees or a wasp's nest there, so I'm honestly scared to go there. But here is the campsite. It's a pretty popular place. I ran into 2 people yesterday. Well, a couple and then a group of 3. And they both stayed here. So there was at least 2 people staying here the night before last. This is another toilet. I don't know if it's still in service. Yeah, somewhat. That's the old toilet, which I'd probably use because, I don't know, obvious. So here's where we do the tidal crossing. I'm curious what the sign says up here. It's warning, do not attempt low tide shortcuts. Always stay on trail. Okay, here is, see I find the water source not to be amazing here. I could be wrong. Oh, that's nice. Because you just really honestly never know. Some rope. I think the water is up there. But yeah, I love this fireweed. I remember taking a picture because I love it so much. Goose Creek, check. And over there is that head, the Senatron. I'll put the right words. I am not going on that beach today. You can see the head through these trees, hopefully. Nice little place to sit down for a minute. I think there's the head right through there. I'm not going on the beach. Those flies don't care if you wear bug spray. They just don't care. And they're horse flies kind of thing, and they nip, nip, nip. And it hurts. Not doing it. I'll show you my selfie of me going there to do a selfie. And yeah, I was getting eaten alive. So I think this is the trail here. It was different back then. We'd go up through there. I don't know what's up here actually. I'll just go up here because I still have some unfiltered water. I need to drink more. I only drank a half a liter this morning with breakfast because I ate that huge breakfast, and I find it hard to drink water first thing in the morning. So anyways, this blue ribbon is the water crossing, or the water source I should say. So we're gonna see. I don't know where the bear hang is. I'm not gonna take the time, but I don't know, man. The blue ribbons are the water source, but way up there somewhere. But with all the rain that we're not getting, I don't think we have a lot of water up there. So I'm glad I went where I went. I stayed last night at Tweedledum. A good river, creek water source, and got to listen to it all night. Downside, no bathrooms. It's probably our last view of the beach. Goose Creek. Some remnants of something. Taking this trail is new to me. Last time I walked all along this marshy area and the grass was like up to my waist, and I had swim shoes on and it was like squish, and I had no idea what I was like, because you just couldn't see the ground when you're walking, and it was just squishing. Like I don't know what was in that. Could be anything in that. It could have been tadpoles, leeches, like, oh god, it was terrible. That's where the signs were for the trail, so I don't know if this is new or I just missed it. So then the next time I came, I walked across the beach and tried to do the tidal crossing without having to go through that marsh, because it was so gross. It's gross. Like, I was not looking forward to it. I was like, but I didn't want to go on the beach because you get eaten alive. So it's like, which way would you pick? Just to give you a perspective, there's people over on the other side there. Look at how big of a place this is. They're going across. Here we are on the other side. Look at how beautiful this is. I was over there. There's no sign, honestly, to show that you should cross there. So it would be really nice to have a marker there, just so that people, I don't know if they intentionally beach crossed, but if you see those people way out there, they're doing the crossing that way. They went up through there and around, but I don't know if it was intentional. Sign says not to do it that way, but if I knew better every other time that there was a trail right there, I would have done it that way every time, because it's quick. They're not even really halfway across. Anyways, up a huge mountain here, 150 plus meters. This is where people camp if they can't cross, and I feel a horsefly coming in, so I'm going to get off these shoes. Look at this. Some sea. Oh, I'm just gonna sit there. That might be a thrush in that tree, but there it goes. This is a little animal's paradise. Look at all the little holes in all of the trees. It's like the perfect vegetation for a little animal all kinds of ins and outs. All right, so here we are at Jim Brook, a little primitive camping area in between Goose Creek and Rose Brook and Azores Beach. I think there's a little bit of space down there. Wasn't there before, at least I don't remember it. It's definitely more camping than it used to be. So yeah, I went down couple meters, I don't know, 50, and now I'm gonna go back up another 50, and I'm halfway to my destination. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm moving more than a kilometer an hour, but not much more than 2. All Trails has me at 2.3. Anyways, so we are at, this will be 38, so this will be my climb, and then I have a descent, and then I have one more steep climb, and then I'm done. So 2 more steep climbs to go from the looks of it. Yeah, almost there. Wow, looks like we had a bit of a tumble here. Wow. This whole area after Jim Brook is just covered in down trees. If there was a storm and I needed to take cover and the winds were blowing X direction, probably wouldn't stay at Jim Brook, because there was even a tree that I was like, if I would have heard that go down when I was sleeping, I would have lost it. Here we are at Azores Beach. There is already 2 people camping here at 3:30, but it is Saturday. 3 more kilometers left and it's almost 4 o'clock. Just a tip when you're coming out of Azores Beach, if you're going the way I'm going, is make sure you're looking at those blazes all the time, because there is trails everywhere, because so many people come here because it's easy to get to. It's just been trampled with all kinds of like reroutes and shortcuts, and unfortunately the shortcuts don't seem to be favoring me. Which honestly, just make sure you look at every single blaze at this portion of the trail. Here we are at Primrose. I don't know what I look like. I've got spider webs all over me. I guess I'll get up and give you a tour. Oh, I'm at the point now. I'll just sit anywhere. All right, heading in. This is where I wanted to camp tonight. I just don't know if I can make it out tomorrow from here. I love this site. I don't know why. It's very spiritually whatever to me. With the dryness, you can hear it. I feel like I tented like somewhere like here, because that's where I could find a like flat enough spot. Hammocking. Now supposedly there's water here. Yeah, as for my bear bell, that's what they say. The bear bell, all it does is just annoy everybody, and including the bears. But the thing is I put it in here and it's very low, but it's enough to warn an animal that does not want me around. It gives them a little bit of time to like make a decision. So if I was with a group, then yeah, no, I wouldn't. But when I'm hiking by myself, I'm not sitting here singing all day. Do you know what I mean? So I think having a little bit of a sound, because it can get quite quiet, is helpful. Here is the water source. It's better than nothing. I could get some water off of this. Man, I want to stay here tonight. What should I do? I guess it's too late. I can't really ask you because I'm at home now making the video. Oh man, this is such a beautiful, quiet site. Oh my gosh, my Altrails is having a shit conniption. I could just sit here and I could get up early and then I could do the extra 2 kilometers down the hill and I gotta figure out which voice is my head and which voice is my heart and follow the one. Maybe I know I should follow my heart, but my head's kind of like, you're gonna be screwed tomorrow if it starts to rain and you gotta do. So 2 kilometers out of here, 2 kilometers on the tidal bypass because I'm not doing the tidal, and then 11 kilometers up and down a cart road that is made from bikes, slogging it through 11K and trying to be there for noon. My heart, it's got to be my heart that's telling me, not my head, because my heart wouldn't be like, you got 11 kilometers tomorrow. My heart would be like, this is your site, you want to be here, this is where you should stay. Damn it, I didn't know I'd be that happy when I got here. That's disappointing. My heart's definitely wanting to stay here, just so you know. Well, my heart told me to follow my head because it was like, you're gonna die tomorrow. So regardless, you need to be smart, and your heart's gonna be broken tomorrow if you're walking with sore feet in the rain. As much as I'm excited to get off of this trail, I'm gonna miss it. Oh, goodbye Martin Head. Goodbye all the mountains I just went over. Sorry about the wind. Oh my gosh. Bye. So beautiful. I'm gonna miss it here. This is messed up because I was not feeling this way earlier. My emotions. But some family issues have come up today as well that I found out about, so I've been it's a good place, the forest, for letting out emotions and getting to feel your emotions and kind of prepare yourself, like just remembering things and stuff from when I was young and stuff. The trail's a good place to process your emotions. It really is. And to reflect, especially when you're alone. Lots of time to reflect and think about the now and maybe do a little visualizing and doing a little praying, kind of visualizing what you want to happen. And as Mel Robbins said, you can't just make the visualization of the end result. You have to picture yourself doing the actions, or picture the actions being done, so that what needs to be accomplished can be accomplished, whether that's good or whether that's bad, or whatever it is. I'm just doing some visualization and processing some emotions. Look at the mixed, tangled love. Do we have trail magic here? No, it's a geocache. Cool. Goodbye, beautiful Fundy Footpath. It's been real. It's been real. All right. This is the most beautiful part of the forest. This is my favorite part of the whole experience. One of them, but one of the top. Leave it there. Glad I did this tonight and not tomorrow morning, because I forgot about this part. Look at that. Yeah, so beautiful. This is where my Black Spruce Love Fest happened in 2021. It was a 20. Let's read it. Oh my god. Okay. It was 2021. And yeah, I was loving all the black spruces everywhere. I think I could smell them because the wind was blowing just right. The warm wind, here they all are. Congratulations, Sara. You've made it to what I consider basically the end of the footpath, kilometer 0. Here we are. There used to be a kilometer 0, but it doesn't surprise me that someone maybe took it. It's a hot commodity, that kilometer 0. Here is my morning crossing, Goose River. And then you reach the park boundary, the Fundy National Park boundary through there. And I'm here. It's 5:30. I'm here. And I'm alone. And I'm okay with that, because I was so scared there's going to be like 20 people here or something silly. But I think all the people, they just want that beach life, you know? They just want to camp on the beach. It's just as much as I want that inland life, you know? Camping in the inland. Camping in the trees. That's my dreams. Look, I can hang a hammock in a lot of places. So I'm going to look for a bear hang bathroom, anything. So far I see no bathrooms and no bear hangs. Alright, so here's my hang for tonight. I don't hate it. It seems okay. It's high enough for me. I try to make this end higher. I figured out this cinch strap. I hope I did anyway. Find out one way or another. Alright, the answer. Why do you need a spork? It's so silly. It does nothing. Get a spoon or get a fork. Well, one thing that a spork comes in use for is, let me try to do this without spilling all over the place, is noodles. Let me grab some noodles. They come through amazing. Like, you can't get that with a spoon. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at that. You need a spork. But you don't want to use a fork, because then you got to bring a fork and a spoon. So this is just like literally the one thing. Good morning. It is like 6 a.m. Just getting packed and getting breakfast ready. The light is starting to hit the sky. The sun is rising and the sky is so blue. Look at, do you see the moon? The sky is blue, but the rain is supposedly coming in the next hour or so, so I gotta get ready. I didn't sleep the greatest last night. I don't know. I gotta learn with this hanging the hammock situation. There are these tiny little jet boils. They are 100 grams. It's the promise of 24 boils at 100%. Twice a day. Pot wasn't even full half the time. It was usually at halfway or less. This thing is like, I might get another 2 boils out of it. So if that's your plan on the footpath, is to boil just very little water, sure, these are great, but I would have probably sized up next time, and I will, because for the extra room that they take and the weight, I really want to be able to make sure I'm not having water anxiety. And you don't know, you could lose complete water source and you may have to boil for 10 minutes. You ain't doing it on this ever. So oh, cheeseburgers, don't be tempting me. This is not the morning to hear cheeseburgers, because I'm hungry for cheeseburgers too. I'll eat anything. If you've never heard of it, you'll never forget it. Every time you hear this bird from now on. Cheeseburgers. Cheeseburgers. Yes, please. Cheeseburger, pizza, fish and chips, anything. All right, it is 6:45 and I'm ready to go. You'll never see me this up at 6:45. Take only pictures, leave only footprints. I've checked all around the site and made sure that anything that I have left, I have taken. Or anything whatever. All food waste, packaging, clothing and towels, items such as toiletries and soaps, bottles and cans, anything that you packed in, do not leave garbage in the fire pit. Can you imagine trying to clean and pack that out with all of the people that volunteer trying to clean out these fire pits? Like, it's just, it totally must change the way you think when you're coming into a place that you've made available free for the public and they just disrespect and trash it. Right now, pretty good shape. Somebody tried to burn toilet paper and failed and didn't continue to try. Toilet paper does not decompose well, and if it does, just burn it or put it in a garbage bag if you use any. Like, it's that simple. And I don't mean to sound like rude, but I'm just really a stickler. But yeah, I think 12 kilometers ahead. My knees are already saying, okay, can this be over? And I'm like, no, this is the worst day of all. Park boundary after we cross this. All right, let's do it. By Fundy Footpath, and I know they say the extended footpath is all the way to the coastal trail, all the way to headquarters, Cannon Town area. And then there's people I ran into last night that say, you know, the old footpath, which is through the Walton Glen and down through the Eye of the Needle and then out through Goose Creek, or Goose River, sorry. But it's all what you want to do and what you take, and there's so many options. If I would have known that plate was there, I would have probably used it for my pad thai. No, I wouldn't. But Goose River, check. Oh yeah, we might as well walk together. We didn't get to see a Fundy sign on my video yet, so here you go. Welcome to Fundy National Park.
Laying up in the back in the Jeep now. Tops off on the stars so weak now. Same thing, didn't want, no I need. I think I'm eating all my words, let me revise. Could you pull on all the strings in my mind's eye? Do you mind if my rhymes don't sing right? Will it hurt everything don't end right? Will it hurt everything don't end? Funny little feelings floating through the ceiling. Kisses you've been stealing. Late night when I'm all alone, I think of you and I grab my phone. Don't wanna be home, stoned alone. Break the glass, pick me up, gas me up. Sticky on, how to fly, lie to lie, seeing eye to eye. Get the whip, I'm flying by. Say goodbye, shooting off the hip. Stick 'em up, are you sick of us? Yeah, yeah. Funny little feelings floating through the ceiling. Kisses you've been stealing. Late night when I'm all alone, I think of you and I grab my phone. I've been thinking too long. I know that passing out on the front lawn. Acting like it doesn't matter. No, this is forever after. Come on, come on, come on. Be up now. Come on, come on, come on. Be close now. Come on, come on, come on. Be up now. I don't mind. I don't mind.
Boom. My version of the Fundy Footpath complete. Have a good day. Thanks for joining. Bye. Aha. My little stump. So we are back at the Fundy Trailway, which has some amazing trails, by the way. I'm here, and my boyfriend beat me up this mountain, and we are here to pick up Stanley the Jeep, who is behind us down there where the car with the lights on. Let me switch it around. I got my finger right there. The one on the far right there. We're on a mission. We're going to pick him up and finish this footpath. Oh my gosh. My hammock straps. Yes, they are mine. Thank you for putting them there. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is James, Jay. I am just so happy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.